Hello, I'm Tena King, Director of City Services, and today I'm joined by Miss Callie Blackwell and Miss Jen Weathington, and we're going to talk about this incredible project called Equip a Dream. Callie, can you tell us about the background on this and why it's important to you?
I grew up playing sports my whole life, and I felt like sports has given me just so much as far as, shaping me as who I am today. And, I met some of my best friends through sports, and I feel like if I'm able to give back to kids and, influence them to participate and get those experiences, it would just be great.
Okay, so what is Equip a Dream?
So it's going to provide sports equipment for, next to nothing to help those who may be, disadvantaged, who maybe need help with some of the financial strain of playing sports. So, just if you have sports equipment that you no longer use or that you've outgrown, you can, donate it and it'll go to somebody who, really needs it.
Jen, how will this play into the big picture of Gadsden's Parks and Recreations Department?
Well, one of our needs and always requests is for equipment assistance for our players. So having this opportunity of people to reuse their equipment that will go to children in need, this will help boost our registration and get kids that may have been fearful of registering or trying a new sport the equipment that they need and the excitement for the sport that they're playing.
Okay, so we're talking about dropping off sports equipment, and let's say I'm a single mom and I have 3 boys and they want to play basketball. And of course, if I'm a single mom, I probably don't have the funds to buy basketball shoes and whatever else they need. How would I get involved in this? Tell me, would someone, let's say you have 3 boys that you've raised and they no longer play basketball. So would you give your stuff to the drop-off point? How does that work?
Yes, I would give my stuff at a drop-off point that's closest to me, and you would come by and pick it up, or maybe you have something that your boys have outgrown. You can almost swap them out with new equipment that'll fit them.
Now, and you played softball?
And
volleyball?
basketball.
Basketball? Okay, I knew you played a couple of sports.
Yeah.
So I assume you have some stuff that you're no longer using.
Oh, I do, and even from like recreation ages, I have stuff, and it's just taking up space, so it needs to go somewhere where it could be used and
put to use.
Yeah.
So Jen, what sports are we doing currently? What do we have a need for currently?
Right now we're in registration for youth soccer, youth softball, and youth baseball. Later on this year we'll be doing football and flag football and soccer. So the need is year-round. Everything, basketball included in that. So when people want to drop off their equipment, we will store those into the next season. So we would we'll take any slightly used equipment, anything that's still good. If it needs to be certified, like football helmets, we'll get that certified to ensure the safety of our kids. But any lightly used equipment, we will take that in, we will go through it, we'll make sure that it is in proper condition, and then after registration, we will have a day where people can come and see if their needs can be met through this equipment drop-off.
Okay, so we're going to start a drop-off on January 26th and run through February 29th.
Right.
So we're asking everyone out there to bring your gently used sports equipment.
Correct.
Every sport, it doesn't matter.
Correct.
And any age group, it doesn't matter.
Correct.
So we're asking you to bring that to our drop-off points. And then what we will do is we will go through everything piece by piece and make sure that it's up to par.
Correct.
And then we'll sort it out. And then at a date, sometime after February 29th, we will have a day for people to come and pick up what they need.
Correct.
Or see if we have it, because we
Yes.
can't guarantee that we'll have it.
Right. But if they can come and look and see if we have the sizes, or like for shoes or helmets or any of the needs, the gloves, depending on their age groups. And we have sports from 4 years old to 18 years old. So don't think that there's not going to be a size that will be used.
What do 4-year-olds play?
soccer, basketball, t-ball. So they get to get out there. We want to keep them active and introduce them. You know, it may be a one-year thing, and that's what we're asking parents. If your child's tried a sport for 1 year and that wasn't for them, that's okay. We can still use your equipment.
I love this idea. I think that it's going to give people the opportunity to go out and explore avenues they haven't previously explored because they didn't want to make the investment. I know shoes for basketball can be expensive.
Yes.
And typically they're outgrown before the season's even over. So I can understand the need here. So we have a couple of drop-off points identified right now, and this will expand as we get into it. But currently we have 2 drop-off points, correct, Jen?
Correct. We'll be dropping off at Carver Community Center and East Gadsden Community Center. You'll have to go in and drop off your equipment with staff right now, and we hope to expand this to more community centers. If those 2 don't work, please contact Parks and Recreation at 256-549-4680, and we'll schedule a time to get that equipment.
And we will expand our drop-off points, and we'll also eventually have some drop-off boxes available on the outside. So we were talking previously, and we were talking about if I'm spring cleaning, I'm probably not going to want to go in and drop this off, but if I can just throw it in a box, you know, someplace, that would be much better. So we are going to expand and have more opportunities. What other things would you like people to know about Equip a Dream?
You know, this is a great opportunity to encourage our young people to be involved, to find that passion and to find that team spirit. Every sport helps grow a youth to be a better adult and to have that friendship, and so we just want to encourage people to help others out. This is what we are in Gadsden. We are a community, and we really want our kids to start at a young age feeling that community environment.
So, Callie, I know you're in college, excuse me, you're no longer not, you're in college, and I know you've talked about, you know, how much sports has meant to you. I can tell you from my background in education, research shows that children, when they get involved, they have a higher success rate, and I think you're a prime example of that. So, tell us what you're studying right now and where you are.
I'm currently a sophomore at UAB. I am a psychology major, but I am on the pre-medical track in hope of getting my MD degree.
So Callie brought me this beautiful paper that's about 4 or 5 pages long of the reason we should do this and how to do it and the benefits of it. And so this is sort of a dream project for Callie. So we're making a dream come true here, not just equipping a dream, but we're also helping Callie make a dream come true. So I urge anyone out there that's watching, if you have children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews that are no longer involved in sports, or maybe they've outgrown the equipment they use, please get it to us and let's repurpose it. Let's get it out to another child who can become involved in the community and can actually grow and learn from participating in group sports. One more thing, you can also drop off here at City Hall and we will get it to Jen with Parks and Recs. So Jen, one more time, tell us the number and how we can contact you.
The Parks and Rec Department's number is 256-549-4680.
And our 2 drop-off points are?
Our 2 drop-off points are Carver Community Center and East Gadsden Community Center, but those will expand as soon as possible.
You can begin dropping off January 26th and go through February 29th. And then after the February 29th date, we will have a day where you come in and get the equipment you need. All right, well, I thank both of y'all for being here, and I'm so excited about this project, and I can't wait to see what it does for our youth in our area and the long-term effects. When you get people involved at 4 and 5, that just means we're gonna have greater teams when they get into high school, so I'm excited about that opportunity. Anything else y'all wanna add?
You know, this doesn't have to be limited to individuals in the Gadsden area. You know, any surrounding area, if you have something and you wanna donate it, you know, come out and donate it.
Oh, that's a good point. So that's great. And other communities may want to join in and do something similar. So we would definitely let them borrow our model. So I thank both of you for being here, and I hope this works out. And we'll come back and do another interview and give some results from this one. Thank you.